Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I'm getting a lot of feedback in my ear. I'm going to mute desktop audio. Oh, I think I hit something on my headset. Give me 2 seconds here. One of these buttons does something. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. There we go. All right. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's having fun. We got some new live events to do, which is exciting, and a weekly tower. So yeah, let's talk about it. What I guess we can pull the old Cody Rhodes. So what do you guys want to talk about? All right, so we got a lot of live events ending. We've got them all done. All the Superstar of the Month stuff's done in the next day. So if you haven't done it, get it done. June Smash and Stash is going to be done. However, we do have a new birthday event we can do, which is exciting. We've done all those. Those haven't changed. I haven't fixed the DLC for those. They're not going to. That's too bad. All the numbers games still have like 30 days left on them. I wish they kind of, especially with new ones coming in, I wish they kind of clear those out. So, so what are we doing today? Okay, so we got a few things we got to work on today. We've got the new live event with Cody's Birthday Bash. We've got a weekly tower. So we've got a weekly tower to get Otis. Card's fine. I don't think I'll ever use it. What does the weekly tower look like? Single, tornado tag, single, fatal 4-way. Okay, that could be interesting. So yeah, so we've got those online. So we've got the weekly tower, we've got Cody's Birthday Bash, and then we might jump into the island and do a little bit more on the island as we get closer to the end of chapter 3. So that being said, you know what? I was showing stuff and didn't even have my screen up. So yeah, so we got some stuff to do. Robert, who's the best card to use for the fight? I've used Jacob Fatu so far and won 1 and keep losing. Well, I haven't done the fight yet, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask. That being said, I'll be using my Pink Diamond Jey Uso to go into it. I don't even know, as I haven't tackled it once, what it's going to be like. That being said, why don't we jump into it right now? So you can use any card you want. We're going to go with Pink Diamond Jey Uso. We got to get 90 MFP. I assume it's a Galaxy Opal if they're letting us choose any card we want. Yep. Okay, we got a Galaxy Opal Cody.
And we're set with the American Nightmare in action. Cody finished his story at WrestleMania in epic fashion. Now it's time for
So let's see what we can do here.
great story. Well, the American Nightmare knows about setting off.
I can't imagine this working, but hey. Hey, it did. Sweet. Okay, so we need to get our strikes in. We're going to need to get 90 MFP.
Oh, right into a counter.
This is a simple 1-on-1, right? Yeah.
Continuous counters.
Jay's great for this because every reversal, and you're going to need to do a lot of reversing. What's up, Brand? Thanks for jumping in. Hey, I appreciate that my videos are helping. Like, that's the whole reason I do the videos, is to help everybody else. I remember what it was like when I jumped in last year. I started about halfway through the year, and I was just kind of like trying to figure out on the go, and it wasn't as easy. So I'm glad that they're helpful. We almost got a full meter. He's going to get out of that.
Able to go behind, though. From behind. Chop block.
All right, come on. I'm just rocking the reversals. So is he, though.
Incredible reflexes here. Jey Uso has an impressive coach.
Disaster kick.
Could that help him out in this match? Well, Jey knows what success is.
Yo, what's going on, Rodney? We got a birthday event we're working on right now.
I expect he's going to use this match as his next stepping stone.
Yeah, the Amethyst Roman's probably the right call.
To the gut, too. Hey, don't come over here. Oh, yeah, I'm sure that'll stop.
That is probably the right call.
Body part worked in the arm. Pulling him in for the bowbreaker.
Okay, he'll get in himself, but he'll have to waste some of his... oh, he didn't even. So we're almost at a point where I can hit a signature and then maybe... Okay, ref, come on. Oh, actually, that kind of worked out well.
There it is. Snap suplex.
All right, so we got enough for...
Belief in themselves. Even Cody
signature. We're going to try and get him into a corner to do the signature because for whatever reason, Jay's standard signature gets reversed a lot. Oh, that did not put him in. Yeah, I saw that, Spencer. Very disappointed to see that. He's going to reverse that? Nope. Okay, perfect. So we're going to hit him. Oh, wait. This is I was going to do a running like it is for Fatu, but it's not. Okay. Okay, we got one spear. Can we get a second? He's got the bounce. The one that makes him be able to kick out. So he'll be able to kick out of this. The question is, will he use it? Yeah, he did use it. So good. And thanks for everybody who's hanging out, by the way. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's just, wow. Okay, so we're going to need to... Oh, well, I couldn't pin him anyways right now. We don't have enough strikes in. We need to get some strikes in here. That would have been bad, actually, if we got the pin there. We would have done and not had all the MFP requirements. But we got his head red. Need him to let me reverse a move or two so we can get another signature. Oh, that'll be it. Oh, no! Oh. Well. Oh, no. I guess we're redoing that one from the top. Thank you, 2K. Yeah, 3 packs for the basic. I don't know. Like, I'm happy for the Smash and Stash. I've got everything from Punches and Promos. I've got everything from... I bought the Miz, so my card market is empty again. The only thing I'm missing is Legends packs, so I'd like to get some free Legends packs coming, and we do at least get one today. Man, I can't... We were doing so solid there. We were going to win that in like a second. Damn. That sucks. Okay, we got to go back into it. All right, let's try this again. Man, we were so close too. Like I just really needed to get one more, like a few more punches on him, and it was going to be over. Lame. I haven't had that, honestly, I have not had that happen that much within the game. Okay, so before I forget, let's just start with the punches and get our 10. Get our 10 punches. Well, maybe we can get our signature filled too quickly. You know, Cody, it's really hard. Really hard. Yeah, of course he reversed it. Because he's reversing everything because he's a Galaxy Opal. No, it's not. It's not time to go to school, my friend. Man, I can't believe it kicked out on that. That sucks. So, I actually think the Naomi Diamond card looks pretty good. Looks like it could be used for grinding. It's going to make the women's more value for the women's you know, the thing we do, Faction Wars. All right, so let's figure this out here. Yo, what's going on, King? We're taking on Cody. We had him to rights the first one, and then the game crashed. So I wish I'd used my signature already. That would have filled it up. And he reversed. Man, Cody's reversing everything. He's literally reversing everything. Yeah, I think Naomi would be best for a Faction Wars run. She looks like she'll give good MFP. You'll get a bit higher. You'll get a bit higher MF or Faction Wars credits too for her because you'll have potentially 2 diamonds in there, which really in the men's team you can only have 1 diamond at the moment. So it's good to have another women's diamond. And then if you've got Bianca already, like I do, it'll be even better. I think it's at 100% right now for Faction Wars credits. I'm not going to do the signature until I max out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I should do the signature now. Oos! Okay, what am I missing? I've got both taunts. I've got a signature. We've got a spear. Okay, we got everything. We're not missing anything. Naomi will be on my Faction Wars TV. Yeah. So, cool. I think we can pin him here. I don't know, but I think we can. And it'll be pretty solid. All right. We got 1 in. Easy peasy. Hopefully heard there may be a hard cap on 100% bonus for Faction Wars. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Well, within the month, we'll find out if we can go over 100%. What are we starting off with here first? 100 tokens. Perfect. We'll be buying another Ruby card today. That'll take us to 8 Ruby cards. All right, let's take on Cody again here. I'm disappointed in Smash and Stash. Yeah, this is another time. Yeah, it's not great. I won't lie. All right. It's very, like, I think the worst part is they're all basics. If they were deluxes, maybe a little bit. But they obviously, and I'm not making excuses for 2K, but for whatever reason, they feel they need to reduce rewards. And I still think it stems from the MFP glitch they gave out earlier this year. And making up for the MFP glitch in terms of the, because I think they probably have a KPI of how much, like, they can give away. And I think that MFP glitch that they did messed a lot of that up. It's not our fault, but unfortunately we are taking the brunt of it. Okay, Cody's going to go for some sort of flying, but we're going to try and make it a fly nothing. Oh, too early. Way too early. Oh, I'm not hitting the reversals like I want to be here. We'll be fine, though. Okay, we need to do a signature. Yo, what's going on, my friend? And, of course, he reversed it. And he's got the figure 4 that he's putting in. I thought it might be his signature. Because Cody's signature is just the pedigree, right? Or is there something else I'm missing? Oh, he's probably got a Cody cutter. Yeah, no, it's hard. And I don't want to make excuses for them either. Especially when it's their fault. We got the ropes. Didn't even try to kick out. I'm still sitting on like 20 plus Faction Wars tickets. Oh, you got Pink Diamond Jey Uso. Welcome to the club, my friend. You reverse it again, you son of a bitch. You son of a gun. All right, let's get some taunts in here quickly. Well, we got one taunt. I was trying to go for the spear there, and it just didn't work. Weird. Yeah, no, 100%. And every time I write support, I'm like, we need community representation. Somebody like who talks to the community, who lets, here's what's going on this month. Like, the problem is that, like, as you do negative things, it's harder for those people to do their jobs. It just becomes very difficult. All right, so we're doing all right here. We reversed another one. Let's get our second taunt in. Don't reverse it. Okay, you didn't reverse it for once. Okay, so we're going to go for the spear. We're going to lift him up and try and get the other strikes we need in, because we have not gotten all our strikes yet. There's our light attacks. We still need to make his head red. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let's go for... oh, actually, we can pin him now. He can't kick out. We can do this, friends. So we'll get match 2 here. Although I do expect he could reverse this. Yep, nope. I think that's it. Oh, he's got resiliency. He can kick out now. Damn it. Yeah, he used it. Okay. He didn't have access to it before, but he did that time. Okay. We're in a really good spot here. Pink Diamond Jey Uso is the right person to take on Cody. Yeah, no, 100%. Communication would go along the way so much better. I really wish they did have somebody speak into the community who was like, especially as this is as much of a live service game as they're going to be able to make it. They want the island to become the live service game, I think, eventually. But this is a live service game for them. So, man, we'd be done 3 of them by now if we didn't have that crash. That's too bad. We're just going to go with Pink Diamond Jey Uso again because we want to beat these birthday events. And Galaxy Opal reverses a ton. So you need to return a ton, reverse a ton on Galaxy Opal, Cody. He is a reversal king. He's really good at it. And thankfully, I am also a reversal king. Yeah, no, it's a good turnout. Thank you, everybody who's tuning in. By the way, if you have not tuned into my content before, and if you haven't, thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate you being here. Oh, I missed it. But thank you so much. We stream a lot of WWE 2K25. I would have said it was just MyFaction before, but we've extended to the island now, and we might have to extend to some others as we are not getting a ton of content in general from MyFaction, which makes it a little bit hard to stream continuously and create content for. So we've expanded out to MyFaction. At some point this month, or I guess technically tomorrow, next month, July doesn't start till tomorrow. I may start streaming a little bit of Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3+4. I love Tony Hawk. It's one of those games that I played a ton when I was a kid, and when 1+2 came out, I actually got the platinum on it after I played it. Oh, man. So there may be a little bit of streaming of Tony Hawk content. Hopefully you guys won't mind that. I just really enjoy the Tony Hawk games. So how much island do... Oh, whoa. Got to pay attention. So how much island do I got left? I still have the 2 main quests and probably whatever the final quest is. So I still have to do the Cody bots and the R-Truth quest. And the Firefly Flint. I got a lot of the island too. There's still a lot of island left. We're so close to maxing out my... Okay, we're in a good spot here. Perfect. He's stunned, so we can get our signature without an issue. Then we'll just go for the finisher. And we'll go for a pin. He'll get resiliency, I think. Oh, no, he reversed it. Oh, I thought I got that. I guess not. I hate this move, but it's just because it takes a long time. Yeah, I'm not going to get pinned after that. Tony Hawk on N64 were good times. Yeah, I loved... So I platinum Tony Hawk 1+2. It took forever. It was kind of broken to platinum it, actually. I don't know if you guys are familiar with... I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Tony Hawk 1+2 Platinum, but it's kind of insane. You have to get one of the trophies is you have to get it to level 100. And for like experience level, but they don't give you enough content in the game to actually do that, which means that you need to just grind useless stuff. But I found a workaround to it. I actually used remote streaming on my PC before that happened, so that it would just, and use a macro keyboard thing to just have it play on its own, so that it would start a match, do a trick, and then end the match, and then restart the match. Oh, no! He's really good at getting that in there. I don't know what his plan here is now. I was hoping to hit that. That would have been good. This is not good. We'll use resiliency to get out. Yeah! Don't reverse the codes. Okay, one more pin with the spear, and I think we'll be fine. He didn't take the second spear, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, there we go. Match is done. All right, so that's 3 out of 4. With no losses yet, actually. We've done pretty well. All right. So I think I started talking to people and then I got distracted by the birthday event and other questions. But if you are new to the channel and you're hanging out here and you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button. Help me out a ton. Too. As well as we got channel memberships. So if you want to sign up for a channel membership, if you find the content extremely helpful, helps me out a little bit. No pressure to do so, but if you do want to do it, cool. If not, like I said, hitting that subscribe button goes a long way for me, and you get notified when we go live and have cool content coming out. Okay, so we got one left on the Cody here, and then we're going to go to the weekly tower and give the weekly tower shot, and then I guess we'll play some island. So we also dropped a new grinding video yesterday, just of the current grinding meta, what we're doing, and if you run into issues, how to get out of the problems. I know everybody's not finding the method like super useful, and some people are. It's definitely more complicated than older grinding methods of the past. Hopefully, we get once we get a Galaxy Opal card, it should be nicer for the grinding. Hopefully. I am modest, that's true. I'm the most modest person that you've probably ever met.
Cody's confident in his strategy as he should be. Cody wants to definitively defeat his opponent to prove he's the
Come on, man. Come on, Cody. So yeah, on the island, I think we'll take on either the, I don't know, we'll do the Fireflies one.
What does he have planned?
Give a quick taunt here while Cody walks around. Get our second taunt here in, I guess. All right. Got Rabble Rouser activated. Come on, my friend Cody. You need to get in here. A count-out victory does not help me out. Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. What I'm hoping is we get a card powerful enough that we can just quickly beat one of the Emerald Judgment Day guys, and we can go back to that older match. Yeah, reversals are so important in this game. Okay, we got our 10 light attacks in. Oh, didn't quite get it. I love that scoop slam. That's Randy. Oh, I was not paying attention. That's Randy Orton's old. No, we're not. I was not paying attention properly there. That's Randy Orton's scoop slam. I wanted to scratch my ear because it was a little itchy. But then, you know, stuff happens. Yeah, he's reversing that. Oh, no. Okay, I had to use resiliency. That was bad. I didn't want to, but we missed it, and I was going to not kick out if not. Okay, come on. We got one final win we got to get here, and we haven't lost yet. I don't want to lose. Oh, no, that's bad, but this is reversible. Ha ha! Suck it, Cody. Okay, we're doing damage to his head. We're at a good spot here. There we go. I hate the pin breakups. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that 100%. Okay, so we're going to get him into the corner. We're going to get him down below. Okay, we're good here. We're good. And actually, I don't... Unless he gets... No, he doesn't have resiliency right now, so we maybe could take him out here. I'm not sure. No, he got resiliency from that. That's fine. We'll do the pin, and then we'll see if we can get another spear and finish it off. Cody sucks eggs, LOL. I don't know if you guys saw Cody. I'm not a big fan of, like, wrestling. Like, I love podcasts, but I haven't listened to a lot of wrestler podcasts overall, typically. But I listened to his episode. There we go. Win 4 out of 4. Thank you, friends. I appreciate everybody for joining me on this journey. Let's open up a few card packs and see what we got. Yeah, so I think the oddity reward, Stephanie Vicario, maybe we should go over that quickly. Let's look at some of the new stuff that's popped up here within the card market. So we do have a bunch of live events that are coming up here. I think I might have done this quickly when we first started, but let's just jump into it. We got a whole ton of placeholder events. 2K needs to figure out how to not 2K themselves. We do have a Smash and Stash tomorrow where you got to use a gold, but usually that's against a jobber, so it'll be pretty easy. Then all the numbers events go live tomorrow for these oddity cards, which are great. We'll go up another collector's level tomorrow because of that, probably. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 more cards for your collector level. It'll unlock Stephanie Vicario once you have them all. So I'll show you her in a second. And then we've got our Superstar of the Month cards here too. This one's going to be a pain in the ass. It starts tomorrow. You'd only need the Superstar Series 2 card. Everybody should have that from doing the 4v4 events last month. So this isn't too bad of a entry to get in. Cheaper than the Ruby Cody Rhodes WrestleMania to get in. So it's not terrible. This match will be a pain in the ass, though. You only have to win it once, though. It's not a multiple win type situation. So that's positive, at least. Alexa Bliss starts with 3 finishers, and Rhea has something within it, though. So this will be the toughest of the matches. And then you've got a match against Nia Jax. One against Jade, and then one against the newest member to the WWE 2K roster at that point, Jordynne Grace, who will just have debuted on the roster through one of the through DLC Pack 3, which I'm super excited. I can't wait till we have her. And God help me, they better have her old theme music in here, not that piece of garbage new theme music she's been using. And that'll unlock Diamond Naomi. We'll go take a peek at the card itself here quickly. Are pins allowed? I don't believe pins are. Usually, if it's a pure ladder match, pins are not allowed. So yeah, so we've got the oddities here. So we've got 8 oddity cards. It looks like they're going to do 8 per month and have something here, but the Stephanie Vaquer card actually goes pretty hard here. I got off of it. Whoops. So when you look at the badges here, it's got going in hot. It's got sting like a bee and bee repellent. So all those will be activated when you start the match. So she might be switching into my women's faction wars to get a little bit more MFP out of that. So she's an overall good card. When you look at the Naomi cards, so there's a little bit of disappointment here. We've already got, like, this is our second Amethyst live events reward Naomi, and it's almost the exact same art. Like, she'll never get used for almost anything. And same with the Ruby here. Although it does have a mystery perk, which is the same as the LA Knight one here, which never got filled out either. I don't think it's our first one. There might have been a going in hot in a different, for one of the Faction Wars bosses. I can't remember which one. Trish, maybe? When we look at the Amethyst, she's the best art of the Naomis. Sting Like a Bee and Pain Train. Quick Climber. So there's some easier badges for getting MFP. And I also think just the art, like, we don't have a Naomi that looks like that. It's almost her heelish look. Gold going in hot. Might be. Yeah, it could be our first. And then the diamond card is actually pretty solid. So you get swiftness right off the top. She'll have Always See It Coming, which is a nice little thing to have. Sting Like a Bee. So swiftness and Sting Like a Bee, you'll get instantaneous MFP when you start. And Quick Climber, all you have to do is get up and down, and you'll get Quick Climber. So that's gold for MFP. And then Always See It Coming. So this is a decent badge too. Yeah, we've got 2 people with that badge now, and I'd like to know what it is. I wish this Diamond Naomi, 2 things. I wish Diamond Naomi was a Persona card, and I wish it was her new look. Now, maybe there wasn't enough turnaround time because she didn't debut it till she got attacked at the Elimination Chamber, which was in February. But really, like, her new look would have debuted after that. I guess Alexa Bliss's came earlier at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Trish has it. That's what I thought. I was like, I know somebody has the going in hot. But it's not gold, so that'll be nice. So, but I think this is a really strong card, and this will be worth pulling. I just wish it was the Persona version of her. I think that would be nicer overall. So, and then, yeah, we've got, if it wasn't going to be, they should have put this art on this art version of Naomi on this card and switch them. Night of Champions, maybe new packs. We'll get new packs this week. They're going to be Bloodline packs. So they will be Bloodline packs that we'll be getting this week. So, okay. So let's open up those 2 packs we got. I'm sitting on so many packs right now. So we got a basic ass Legends pack. Oh, I probably should have just held that for whenever new oddity cards come out. This is going to yield almost no rewards. Yeah, the caution tape. That's what I'm saying. Hopefully that'll get added in, and I expect it will. They'll probably just need to get some time in to get it in there. Okay, so I have 10 Legends cards of the 25. We need to I'd like to get 1 Amethyst out of this pack because I've only got 2 of the 6 Amethysts. And eventually I'm going to buy the Amethyst ones out of the store, and the ones I need to get the 3 for the collection level. So, hooray, another Roman Reigns eye roll. Yeah, no, they've already, we're going to need Solo Sikoa. I've seen them match up. Solo Sikoa versus Roman. Roman looks to be the boss side, and I think it's his WrestleMania persona. So what he looked like at WrestleMania, which isn't very different from what he normally looks like. So, all right, let's open up this pack here, see what we get. We want to see at least 1 purple glow. And we didn't get any purple glow. Okay. So that's 11 cards. We got a Ruby, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I don't think we're going to get much else here. Okay. You know what? That's 2 cards. That takes me up to 12 total. Like, that's not the worst thing that could have happened. That now puts us at 12 Legends cards when we go look at it here quickly. So, still need a lot for Randy Savage, and to get these, we're still missing a few here as well. But we're you got an entirely dupe emerald. Okay, well, I did a little bit better than you then, King. I have 21 Legends, 2 cards, and guess what? They still haven't pulled Mr. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, I got lucky. I opened him up in my 20 pack, and I think he was in like the first 7 when we did it. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I won't do that right now. That'll be boring. Okay, so let's jump into the weekly tower. We'll burn through that. We'll jump into a little bit of the island play. So we can use anybody. We're going to go with Pink Jam and Jey Uso here. I think we'll just plaster these guys with some of our more powerful cards. All right, so me versus DP. I need to know from you guys, how much of you guys love DP? Tell me in the chat if you enjoy DP. We'll just get our taunts in here so that we can win this quickly. Yeah, I really got hosed on my 20 pack. I saw other people do way better, like getting 5 or 6 of the amethyst, and I got 2 overall. And only one of them one was William Regal, although that William Regal made that Scott Steiner submission match a breeze. He's a great submission wrestler. So, oh, hey, I didn't even notice. DP starts with a finisher. So you got to be careful for that. Now he's going to go for a roll-up here. We're not ready to pin him yet. I need Rikishi and Stacy and have the other sets complete. Nice. Yeah, I need a bunch more Legends packs, so I'm hoping that some of the ones... I only used DP last year. His Evo card last year was awesome. Yeah, okay, so we're in a good shot here. Oh, he reversed that reversal. So good on him. Well, while we're waiting here, let's get our... this in here. You enjoy watching DP? All right. I like DP. Yeah. He's his own dude. He had a pretty good, like we talked about the Cody interview on his podcast with KO. But the one with Damian Priest was pretty good too. Although the KO one's like an all-time good. The evolution cards they were referring to. Can I pin him here without a finisher? I ended it because I want to get the... I think it's a bit too early, but I also just wanted to get the points for doing the finisher. There we go. Yeah, I use them a lot in 2K24. Where are the Evos? I don't know where the Evos are, my friend. So last year, if I remember correctly, we didn't see another... Like, they had the 2 that started the game off, and then there wasn't another one until... Yeah, very late in the year. Sorry, and I misread that. That's my apologies. Till very late in the year. I want to say like October, November. They started to have a few that were drip fed out. A Rhea Ripley one. I know there's a Macho Man one I did that was kind of like a Pokemon, and he transformed every single time you got him. It's funny, the evil cards are like Pokemon cards. That's my joke. But we could use some more Evo cards. I'd love to see them popped into a pack or 2. But then the problem is they're giving you more cards than what you initially had. But they're at least a reason to work with some lower tier cards if you get them like... Oh, it's dark. So we got Bianca here in a lights out match. In Hell in a Cell. Oh, that wasn't ready. I didn't think she'd be getting up already. Okay, so we got her taunts in. I don't think this is going to be too hard of a match. Yeah, usually I try and get that done too. In fact, actually, speaking of that, we need to run up and do a dive here of some sort. And we'll just start power bombing the SHIT out of her. I love the lights out look, honestly. I don't even know if you can do that in the standard mode or not, but I think it looks cool. It gives it a decent atmosphere. So if I do 10 of these, which I should be able to get away with, we'll get all her slams and everything in. Her heavies, her grapples, and probably make her body red in the before we even get there. I like Diamond Liv better than Bianca because Liv is a striker. Yeah, I think that's like fair in most cases, although like I'm doing heavy grapples and I'm burning through these very, very quickly. She's now yeah, here we go. Okay. Another one or two, and then we'll have the... I believe I'm only 30 cards away from getting Bianca Belair. Yeah, she's really good. Super powerful. Okay, we got her heavies. Do we have her grabs? One more grab. This should be it. Then we'll get our signature. Oh, she did something to reverse. That's fine. I think the only one with a slow animation, like because her, yeah, no, actually, a lot of her grabs and stuff, especially from the bottom, she picks them up and carries them around because she's very much like, let's show off how strong I am. So that definitely does happen. But her signature, you can do the jaded or you can just do that. And that one's super good. We'll just go for the finisher here, and I believe we're done. That should be a fully complete mash actions. Yep. I try not to use any of her standing grapples. Whenever I'm using her, I'm always using the like the grapples on the ground to get through her stuff a little bit easier. All right, so we got Bianca, we got Tiffany Stratton. That is run 2 of the ladder, and then we're going to jump into some island. And we'll have new Otis. Okay. So we got Judgment Day, Tornado Tag. We'll bring this, and we're going to go full Bloodlines. Her Sig is almost an instant. Yeah, she's super powerful. Especially when you put her against some of the weaker girls. So, you know, Roman, you got one thing to do. Oh, interesting. I'm sorry to hear. Yeah. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, that could definitely be an issue. All right, come on, Dom. I love you, Dom, my boy. Let's get our... Oh, I hit the wrong taunt. I don't think this card's going to be too hard. Or this match is going to be too hard. Yeah, I was doing that initially, but, and I've changed my mind on it slightly. We need all 10 rubies to unlock the next market, and I can't see them doing anything where we need one of those live targets. Oh, I should have done a splash from the outside. That would have been fun. Let's get our punches in, because we don't have all 10 of our punches in yet. I just need to get some more light strikes in here. Did I get my 10 lights yet? No, not yet. Still not quite there. Yeah, Dom's not pinning Reigns. Forgot I had to switch over. Okay, let's get this done here. We'll do a quick backflippy dealio. Gotta get Reigns to take him. Oh, come on, Priest. Okay. I guess we'll just go for the finisher there. It's not quite what I meant to do, but it's something. Come on, Mr. Reigns. Come on, Jay. Man, we're so close to getting these pins, and they just keep getting slightly broken up here. That should be enough. All right. We got match 3 of the ladder done. Been playing ranked, and people using that Jade spam and the ever-loving hello to the spear. Like, it's the only move she has. I've stayed out of ranked. I got my Galaxy Opal, and I have stayed out of it. So I'll take my reward in 20 days once the season finishes. I was considering getting up to 10, but I don't want to drop under, and too many people are using that glitch in the system. Oh, they're having us... is this going to be her alt attire for the Firefly Funhouse from MyFaction? Or, sorry, the island? No, it's not. That's too bad. They should really turn that into a Persona card, too. Okay, we need to get... We'll just try and get her slams in here. When you play someone who has the jumping head submission... Yeah, Liv does that. The Diamond Liv does a jumping submission and goes after you continuously. Oh, did I? That's not what I meant to do. I must have been holding the trigger down slightly. I didn't want to put a submission on. All right, let's start pounding the crap out of her. Nope. She's going to reverse it. No crap to be pounded. Yeah, we know your caps are good. You don't need to show off. Speaking about spamming spears. That's just her running attack, though, so it is what it is. 49 RP from Pink Diamond ranked. Nice. I think last time I stopped at Pink Diamond. This time I went all the way to Galaxy Opal because I wanted the extra MFP. Oh. She reversed it. Yeah, I'm not going to get pinned here. Diamond haven't played. Yeah, her spears are really solid. Okay, let's try and get our grabs in. And then we'll do our signature and finisher and finish this off. Because we'll have everything else done. Okay, there's a grab. So now we can just do the... Yeah, her spears are really solid. Oh, she reversed it. You son of a gun. Alright, well, I'm not going to build up another signature. We're just going to get the win with the KOD here. Alright. I like to grind and hit do another 50K today at a minimum. Okay, so here's the match that's going to be slightly tough. I don't think it'll be too tough because it's a 4-way. Geez, Nathan, spamming spears. I spoke it into existence. Oh, I love Santino. Santino Marella. John Cena. Also very Canadian. Very Canadian guy. Even though he's built from Italy. Oh, I started with a full signature. Well, I should use that then and not waste time. That's not going to win. Let's get our taunts up here, though. Oh, that was a bad decision. All right, Braun. Mr. Breaker. Don't flippy out of this. Maximum effort! I'm going to go for the pin. It's not going to work because AJ's right there. He's got her second... You should have a Canadian flag behind you, LOL. Yeah, I can do that. Pretty easily, I bet. I don't know if I want to do that. Although today is... Or not today. Today is Canada Day Eve for us in Canada. It's a very special national holiday. As tomorrow we celebrate the holiest of all holy days in Canada, Canada Day. Although we had our fireworks in my area last night because it was the weekend. So tomorrow, maybe I will put a Canadian flag behind me and we'll do a Canada Day stream. If people like the ideas of a Canada Day stream. I don't know how that works from a perspective. They should have a Canada Day match. Live event. That was a decent maneuver there. Okay, can I get the pin here? Can I sneak a pin? Yes, we can. There we go. I could have done more for MFP, but I just thought it made more sense. Let's sneak that pin in, and then we're done the weekly tower. All right. Okay, so we've got weekly tower this week done. So if we go to my card collection here, we are 8 cards short of the next level. Tomorrow we'll be getting 9 at a minimum. Yeah, because we'll be getting the 8 plus then the collection reward from Stephanie Vicaire. That will be popping through there. So we'll have 9 cards there. So maybe not quite up a level. Oh, and we'll be getting a Naomi. So that's 10 cards. So we'll be close to going up, but not quite enough to go over. All right. All right, let's jump into the island. Yes. I will use Otis all the time. I wish it was an Otis version. Why don't I go this way? All right, so let's jump into the island. We'll do a round or two of the island itself. I need to upgrade, take a new picture of my character on the island because it does not match what I'm using in my thumbnails now. I've got an updated picture of him. Okay, so we've got, we're going to do the Ghost of Paul Bearer thing, so with the fireflies. But I wanted to go here. I wanted to make my suit metallic. We talked about that last time. And there's a changing booth over here, so we'll go to the changing booth right here. And I just want to change the colors to like metallic versions. All right. Tire. Parts color. But how do I make it metallic? Do I have to do it when I pick the clothing itself? No, I don't see it there. There was a way to like choose to make your character shiny and stuff. I wanted to make him look cool and shiny. Huh. Maybe you can't do that on the island. I don't know. I've definitely done it in the create a character before. One last time. Select, cancel, copy, random, camera options, rotate. Okay, so it's not in any of the bottom options. I don't know. Okay, we'll give up on this. I don't know how to make him shiny. I want to make him shiny like I saw Johnny Gargano. This can't be good watching. I'll have to figure out that later. It was the material type of the things. Maybe there isn't another option for material type on what I'm selecting. Okay, so we need to go find Paul Bearer. He's going to be over here. He'll be in the dead man area, which is all the way this way. Oh, before I forget, what are the challenges? Win a match. Attack with a kendo stick 50 times. Okay. And complete 5 matches. So we'll definitely complete 5 matches. So we'll get the VC for that. Attacking with a kendo stick could be a little bit harder. Because like that's 10 kendo sticks in one match. If you get an Extreme Rules match, but you'll pretty much have to spam it. All right, Mr. Paul Bearer, talk to me. Isn't it lovely how sometimes we need the darkness for us to truly appreciate how brightly a single light can shine? I've been reflecting ever since I found this in the graveyard, a jar filled with fireflies. Beautiful, fragile, but also filled with so much power. It's more simple than it seems. I believe I know what the fireflies portend. Do you? I do. If the fireflies have found their way to this island, powerful memories of Bray Wyatt can't be far behind. R.I.P. Bray. I sense that there will be more to discover, but be careful because where you find Bray, you're likely to encounter him as well. I assume that means the Fiend. Okay. So the present connects the past and the future. Search for a link between the two and the fireflies outside the Temple of the Ancestors. Okay. So that's over here. So we're going to go to the Temples of the Ancestors. We're going to look for a jar of fireflies. I don't see it over here. There it is on the bench. I see it. Almost went right by it. There's electricity. It's vibrating magnetic. Oh, Uncle Howdy. What are you doing? Why do you have that? Finders keepers. What you hold is not just for you to claim. Okay, we're getting into our first matches here. Is it... Man, his hair looks like girl hair. Okay, so it's a standard 1-on-1 match. We're going to save all of our VC to upgrade our character here. We need to get a dive in before we go fight the Cody bots. Because my understanding is the Cody bots are tough.
He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
Okay, we'll get our strikes in. I think that'll cover most of what we needed to do in the match.
Uncle Howdy is unlike any other opponent you can face in WWE. How
I'm hoping by the time we get to the Cody bots that we'll have like 15 to 18K.
If you hesitate or falter at all in this match, Uncle Howdy is going to seize upon that and look for ways to destroy you mentally. You've got to stay.
Man, he's reversing a lot.
Fighting like this was any other match. Caught the leg.
I don't know. Of like the past few things, he's reversed a ton.
No way. Cross body. Whoa. Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
We'll get him back in. We'll hit the RKO. We'll be done. Oh, or he's going to reverse again because he's apparently a reversal McVerse pants.
Backbreaker. What a lethal combination there. He almost got caught by that one. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
I shouldn't need anything more than...
Ow. Bam. Ooh, listen.
There we go.
End of the
1,
for Uncle
2. What?
I don't believe it. Wait, are we sure that was not a 3 count? You can't count that high.
Apparently I did need more. Let's see if scissor kick will fix the issue. No. Okay, well, we'll have to go a little bit longer here. I didn't expect Uncle Howdy to kick out after that. Usually the first match in these like stories is the easiest of them.
What's the knee? Takes out the knee. Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now. I think this is the best approach against Uncle Howdy. Just focusing on the match and fearlessly.
Yeah, we're almost got a second finisher stored up here.
To the arm. Terrible. This is a war of wills.
Okay, we're good. He'll get pinned here. There we go. This should be done match here. All right, I can't wait to get Lily and Alexa Bliss and Cody bot eventually, but we got to get the other missions done first. What's going on, Derek? How are you doing, my friend? Thank you for jumping into the chat. You believe that disturbing artifacts of the past will simply bring forth echoes of the dead. There are visions I've seen on this island too strange to be believed, where what we dreams come true through conscious existence. My problem is not that you dare to disturb. My problem is you are merely too meek for what's at stake. Howdy's words hang in the air, but light jar outshines. Some saw Bray Wyatt as a villain, force ripped straight from horror movies, but others he was a hero. The pull towards the Fireflies is strong. So, okay. You feel the pull. It's outside of Hero HQ. So we got to go to Hero HQ now. I can't wait till we have an experience to go to level 24, because then we can have 3 badges at the same time. Then the final badge does not unlock until level 48. Okay, so Hero HQ is going to be this direction. We'll have to go past the... Actually, you know what? It'll be quicker to just take the hub and go across, because it's on the very other corner. And we'd have to go through the Bloodline area, then the Arcade tomorrow, and then we'd be there. Or meanwhile, we can just cut across right here. Okay, so we just got to keep finding jars of Fireflies. They're just kind of around. Okay, so we got to look for the jar of Fireflies. Shouldn't be too hard to find. There's a Cody bot. Oh, there it is. Pick up. Yowie wowie! I told you I'd always like the way. You were here and lighting the way, my friend. That's such a friendly thing to do. I knew I could count on you. But I guess the real issue is, can I count on you? Let's play hide and seek all over the arena. Defeat Bray Wyatt in a Falls Count Anywhere match. All right. This could be a good reason to get my kendo sticks in, but it's a lot of kendo sticks I have to burn through to get that, but we can try. Get a small pittance of XP for it. 50 seems like too many. 10 seems like way more reasonable. Wow. That was fast. We're definitely going to have to fight the Fiend. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Thanks for jumping in. We're back on the island. We did the started with the Cody birthday bash. I didn't have too many problems with the exception of a crash out on my first playthrough. 2K crashed. Well, I was close to winning, but then I beat them all 4 for 4. A little bit tougher. Cody versus everything, and he is Galaxy Opal, but he's no match for Pink Diamond Jey Uso. Oh, no. No! Oh. Oh, the daily challenge, you don't even have to win. You just have to complete a match. The Lily Riddles is cool. Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. But we got to take on Bray again here, because that sucked, because I lost stupidly. Okay, let's give it another try. We'll go to the match. Yawn.
Follow the Fireflies, and it follows that they might lead you to a funhouse, the realm of the one and only Bray Wyatt. This is totally normal. I am not creeped out by this at all. He just wants to be your friend, Corey. Let him in.
Yeah, let him be your friend. Let him in. Try and get our dive done. Get our...
Fails to connect. Strong right forearm. Got out of there at the perfect time. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Okay, so this match, the Chapter 3 stuff does seem to be... Well, I didn't have any problems with the first two, though. But for whatever reason, this one does seem to be a little bit tougher than some of the other ones. Okay, we got our flying. And, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do a carry in the last one. Ah, you reversed it. Well, yeah, but I am taking damage, so... The suit's super cool, though, right? Really? Huh! These guys are reversing mofos. They like to reverse everything. I haven't gone out to get a kendo stick yet, and I need to apparently hit 50. I love Always See It Coming. That and Wet Blanket are my two favorite additions to this character. Alright, so we need kendo stick, and we're going to introduce Bray to my friend Ken. Alright, where's my stick? Gotta get 50 hits. 1. No! He's literally reversing everything. It's kind of annoying. Oh no, not again! Oh, I just had a timed run. I tried to do out of instinct rope break, which may be late for the first one before I realized this is a falls count anywhere and rope breaks don't happen. I wonder. Huh. If you log out before switching modes, you know there's a bug where the difficulty translates. Oh, no, I did not know that, but I was playing, Weekly Towers, which should have been too difficult. All right, let's get him out of the ring on this side. I just want to get to that kendo stick.
He wants this fight on the outside.
If you're going to grab a kendo stick, you better be prepared to use it.
Meet Ken.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Apparently only once you're going to meet Ken.
No one's getting their full offense in. Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Boom.
For obvious reasons, Falls Count Anywhere matches are so unpredictable, but I have to ask Byron, what do you think could end up being the deciding factor here?
It might come down to emotion, Michael. Tensions are obviously high, but you still need to be able to keep your emotions in check. If you don't, you could easily make a mistake that costs you the match.
Yeah, it's best to check emotions at the door before a match like this.
Taunt him. Let's get her carrying.
Calculating the next move here, and Bray has no control.
Let's get her dive in. Get her stuff in here.
Some of this pain.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
Oh my, what on earth? Look at this.
Jesus, exactly how nightmares are born, guys.
I can assure you I won't be sleeping tonight. Not after that.
And we'll reverse that.
But right hands create separation and an escape.
Knee right to the face. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Harlem sidekick.
Okay, let's try and see. I think I got one hit in with the kendo sticks. That's two.
Wyatt turns that away.
I'm done with the kendo sticks. I don't care how much XP it is. We're not doing it.
Caught that and reversed it.
It's the revolving door of forearms. Ouch.
And we'll be able to hit a second RKO here and just finish this off.
And Bray thought... nowhere. KO! Is it enough to overcome Bray?
An emphatic victory.
Okay, guys, I'm going to take a small break. I need to fill my water bottle up, use the washroom, and for whatever reason, my wife is calling me upstairs. So I just need to go make sure everything's all right. I will be right back with a quick after a quick washroom break here. So just hold on for a few minutes. I will be as quick as I possibly can. Thanks. Oh, wow. I still have a bunch of people here. Hey, guys. Sorry about the wait. My apologies. My wife is putting our tax stuff together and needed something from me. She still needs one thing from me, so I just need you guys to be patient for a few more seconds. I need to find an email and send it to her so she can have it. Just give me 2 seconds here, guys. There it is. Might have to run back up to her and talk to her again in a few seconds, but I think she's got everything she needs now. I'm just going to send her a message so she's aware of that. My apologies, guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes some of the stuff can pop in while we're doing it, while we're streaming. So here, definitely don't intend for that to happen. All right, let's give this another try here. Okay, so we won the Bray Wyatt match here. We're going to jump in. We're going to do another match. I got some fresh water here too, which should be good. That was a lot of fun. I'm very proud of you, but are you ready for him? You have to go back to the very beginning, I think, and maybe literally, metaphorically, you'll figure it out. Or maybe you won't. I don't know. Bye. Hi. He'll see you soon. The first fire... Yeah, so we're going to go back to the Deadlands now. Okay. We don't want to fight Cody Bot. So we're going to go back to the Deadlands, which is going to be the other side of the hub here. So it's just easier to cut across the hub this way. Man, it looks so much fancier than some of the people coming through here. Okay, so... Return to seek out... So we're looking for the Fiend. The first fireflies were spotted in the graveyard. Deadlands graveyard. Oh, yeah. There's the fight at the Royal Rumble may have been a pitch black. No, it was a Mountain Dew pitch black match, LA Knight. Don't forget, you got to put the Mountain Dew on there. But the crowd saw clearly as Uncle Fiend stalked me. The Fiend stalked me his prey. I've never known such face. Okay, I'm just going to put this out there. It was not the Fiend who fought you at the Royal Rumble in the pitch black match. It was just Bray Wyatt. He was not going by the Fiend at that point. He kind of cut that out. So, yeah, it was not the Fiend. Yeah, Uncle Howdy did join to... Okay, so just follow the fireflies. Discover the next memory. Are they all in here? Are they all in this area? Is to follow the fireflies. The fireflies do seem to be going this direction, so I guess I have to go this way. But then I don't see any fireflies here. Did I pass one? I've had stuff in the in-between areas before. Oh, no. Ah, it's right there. I see it. I left the Fiend to burn in an Inferno match. That's true. And he rose again. Even the worst cannot defeat him. Okay, so we're going to be fighting the Fiend here in a second. I once lost a championship to the man who I called a brother. The man was my family, but that monster, the Fiend, he wasn't even a human, much less of this world. He was something more. Keep it. Adding... I tried to use fire against the Fiend, burn the Fiend firehouse to the ground. Orton may later raise the stakes, but let the record reflect I was bold enough to try it first. I was the first one who tried to burn everything down. I have distinct honor of being the Fiend's first victim at the creature's appearance before me. Soon turned to awe at his incredible show of force, with yours truly at the other end. Like I said, I have the big distinction of being the first, and now you've completed the path. Will you complain the honor of being the next? Let me in. All right, we got a Bray Wyatt match now. Or, sorry, a Fiend Bray Wyatt match now. They should make that version of him playable from the Pitch Black match, because it was not the Fiend.
Of all the artifacts the Fiend's opponent has found here on the island, unleashing the memory of the Fiend may be the most powerful impact we've seen thus far.
Yo, what's going on, Big Daddy Games? We're fighting the Fiend at the moment. We're trying to get Lily and Alexa Bliss. Oh, that was bad. I was hoping I'd have a little more time there. All right, we're good. We got our heavies in. We got our dive attack. We got our carry. Just got our punt light attacks in.
Well, you do need preparation. You have to accept that you're walking into an unstable situation and be adaptable. But
all right.
Locked into any one plan would be smart in this kind of chaotic environment.
Normally, I suggest waiting to use your signature, but with him having always have the answers, I've changed my mind on that because he refills so quickly from reversals now. Is this false count anywhere? No, it's Extreme Rules. I've been liking Chapter 3. Good. Good so far. We're in the... So we had the entrance stuff with Paul Heyman, which I thought was so-so. But then the second one we did was the one with the sword, and actually I thought that was kind of fun. So now we're doing the Firefly Funhouse stuff. We're going to leave the Cody bot stuff to last, because I know that's where people had the biggest issues. I'm going to use any VC I've earned from the matches to take on the Cody bots. I'll upgrade my character. He's dodging everything. So one of my daily challenges is I have to hit the Fiend with kendo sticks. Or no, not the Fiend, but I have to use the kendo sticks 50 times. And every time I try to go use it, they dodge it, like, continuously. Okay. I will wait. I'm not until I won't do the signature until I've got the finisher. That way I'll have 2 finishers stored and ready to go. There we are. Oh, he dodged it. Son of a gun. It's not dodging it that time. Really? All right, let's get my kendo stick out here and whack him up. Whoa! A little bit too quick. Right dead in the center.
Just disrespectful.
He is locked in and it has his opponent dead to rights.
And Fiend gets cut off.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Way to avoid that. Savage knee to the face.
Come on, I want this kendo stick. There we go. Oh my god. His reversals have been crazy. It's a good thing I'm good at reversals. Okay. It's time for you to be done, Bray Wyatt. Yeah, that's fine. Let me recover for a second. I'm fine with that, my friend.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
What's his plan here?
He's looking to take this fight to a whole new level. These competitors are pushing themselves beyond their limits.
Yeah, it's definitely not every night we see him.
He reversed it again? GD.
Kick out before the count.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Running knee lift.
Okay, let's get him up.
But I can barely hear my own thoughts.
RKO pin. 1, 2, 3. All right, and we'll get a little bit of extra VC because we will have gotten our daily done. I said before, you dare too meekly, you dream too small. The signs surround you. Will you open your eyes? I refuse to ignore them. We're coming. Okay, so we got the first round done here. There is going to be another one. So let's finish up this path from sitting at 1100. Yeah, this is where we get Lily and the different version of Alexa Bliss. Oh, I still have to get the weekly, perform 100 grab attacks. Okay, we'll have to get that done. All right, echoes of Bray Wyatt have awakened more than I expected on this island, but what's been awakened within Uncle Howdy, I'm not sure. Only time will tell. What I do know, the Fiend's companion's companion is missing Lily. Do you know her? I must admit, I've grown rather fond of the beady little doll peeking out while it haunts the cemetery. Well, I'm not sure if her intentions are ever good for evil. I'm a ghost, so it matters. Naturally, a simple girl of love and cloth. I love to bring back childhood loss, but kids today are so high-tech, playing inside below the mech. I hate rhyming. Please find her so I don't have to do it again. Okay. Kids today are so high-tech, playing inside here below the big mech. Okay, so we're headed on to the arcade tomorrow. You know, it's going to be simpler to just go out here and go across. So she's inside the arcade tomorrow underneath a mech. I wonder if they'll add more areas to the island, because like theoretically they've got like a hub of like 5, but they could put more on it. I expect that'll probably happen next year. Okay, just to be clear, we don't have a big ass mech or anything here, do we? No, so it must be inside. And it does say playing inside here, so it does specifically say that. Well, there's the big mech. Somebody paid for the elite Roman Reigns. Pickup. There we go. That's part of her pieces. So it's definitely Lily, but just her legs. Creepy. Hey, what are you doing with that? Trying to find pieces of Lily. Why would you do that? The adult corrupted my best friend Alexa Bliss. And I don't know how. I don't know why, but I want the real Alexa back. Are you a member of the Wyatt Six now? What? I'm trying to save Alexa from that influence. Okay, so it's an older version of hers. So we'll have to fight her now. Just coming in. What's up? Well, we did the birthday bash. We were very lucky. In the pack I opened up, I managed to get 2 of the Legends cards I don't have, which takes me up to 12 of the Legends cards total. Fortunately, they were both rubies. None of them were the amethyst, which I was hoping to get. We had a weekly tower, which wasn't that hard to beat. And now we're playing the Firefly Funhouse, Alan, and I'm having a great, the island, and we're doing the Firefly Funhouse quests. So we're working on getting Lily unlocked right now. Because creepy dolls are fun. Okay. I think okay, so we got our heavies. We need to get our lights in. So I think we're in a good spot here. This is not as hard as some of the earlier... The original quests with like the Uncle Howdy and the Bray Wyatt and the Fiend, they were reversing like crazy. Does not seem to be the case with Nikki Cross. I don't think she's going to go for the pin here. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. The Cody Bots Gauntlet was a little tough. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. So I'm squirreling as much. I'm doing all the other quests before that one so I can scroll as much VC as I can away so that I can add it to my character. Okay, you're on the path to evil, just like Alexa, but if you're determined to go despite my warning... Oh, but then she gives us a clue? That makes no sense. Inside the Temple of the Past, so we need to go to the Temple of the Ancestors. Where we remember is what lasts. On an altar is an offer. Should you accept it, Alexa's proffer. Okay, so we got to go to the Temple of the Ancients. It's going to be some sort of altar inside the Temple of the Ancients. Oh, I think we can just get through it. Yeah, we can just go over here, actually. Got to pass through this area here, which we've done nothing with yet. I assume this will come into place later. Actually, while I'm here... Just want to get a picture with my character and the big Roman Reigns statue for an updated thumbnail. There we go. Yeah, you also do that storyline. I use the submission glitch to speed through everything by adjusting. Yeah, I know I could do that. I just don't think that would be great. So if I do speed runs of this later, which I hear people are doing, just to get some VC, I'll probably do that. But in the first playthrough, I'm trying not to touch with anything too much so that I can get through most of the challenges. I just don't think it would be great content if I was doing that, if that makes sense. So beat everything the way it should be, and then, yeah, for future runs, make it a little bit easier. Okay, so we need to find an altar in here. Well, this is the altar right here at the front. There it is, right off the hop. Lily's torso. It's more than a torso. There she is. I'd recognize that disconnected torso anywhere. Lily, I've been looking everywhere for you. But what are you doing with her? Give me back my friend. Okay, so now we're fighting Alexa Bliss. We'll have to start going through and trying to get some of the platinum stuff worked out for this game. and some of the random challenges that you have to do, because I know some of those will be harder, and I might have used some of those sliders for the platinum challenges. Maybe we'll see. Depends how tough it is. But last year I had like you had to win a like a Royal Rumble or something from number 1 on legend difficulty. Wait, where am I going? Okay, come on, Alexa. Come on, buddy. Hey, buddy. I'm not your guy, buddy. So, let's go to the top. We'll do a dive. Oh, I missed.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense. Dangerous knee on the button.
Can't remember. Did I do the carry? We'll get it done one more time, just in case. Or we won't.
Every counter being answered with another. She turns it around with the reversal. Locks up.
I did not expect... Don't know if I'd have had one of these pop up.
Into a painful wrist lock.
Any of you guys check out the Squid Games yesterday, or the Squid Games over the past few days? Ugh, why can't I get it? Alright, well, she beat me in the chain wrestling. Let's see if she reverses it this time. Yep.
Here we go. Here's the pin. Reverse the levers, and I don't know why he just called off the pin attempt.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
Yeah, hopefully I do.
And a mud hole is being stomped.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there.
Perched up top. Nobody home.
I don't know what they're playing. Oh, she's gonna... Her signature is a ground signature.
He saw that coming.
Yeah, so I think that will happen, honestly. I think they will get unlocked for normal play. I could see that happening, but like near the final rewards of the island.
Terminating knee smash.
Potentially, at least. But yeah, that's how I'm kind of thinking about it. Man.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. A pin. This might do it.
Strong kick out there.
Staying in this one.
Okay, I guess after this it'll be the Lily doll we have to fight. Alright, let's see if she absorbs this one. Again. Fuck you, Alexa Bliss.
Once again, she's put on the back foot.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air.
Scoop slam sets things up. Perched up top. Knee drop.
She's eaten both of my signatures. Let's see if she reverses this for a third time. Nope.
Has to find a way out of this.
Getting set up in the corner now.
Don't think this is her.
Slam.
No, it's not her signature, but this could be. Nope. Okay, we got her that time. Yeah, WrestleMania 17 is pretty good.
Feeling like it's over for Bliss. Cover.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get the pin there, but I would like to get it after this attack.
Opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again.
We've seen epic battles before, but this is going toward a whole nother level.
These competitors just keep
Alright, we got a spear. That should do the trick.
Shoulders up, shoulders up.
kick the shoulder up.
Just dished out his most devastating offense, and you gotta be wondering if he still goes for the pin.
I don't know how she's kicking out. We giving her 2 finishers. There we go. Okay, we got it that time. Go us. Oh, it's just perform 30 pins. Interesting. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Honestly, I'm not even mad that Lily's broken. It's not the first time, but you'll never beat me in finding her to put her back together. Ooh, that's a fun idea. A little race. Who can solve this riddle faster? A hero's welcome waits inside. Cheering crowd all wide-eyed. For which golden figure do you root? The one giving the hero's salute. Okay, so we got to go to Hero HQ. I think I like the Future Island the best. The Arcade of Tomorrow, not the Future Island. The Arcade of Tomorrow. If I had to pick my favorite one. Okay. I expect this is where we get Lily's head and put Lily together and have to fight Lily. She's the prime bottle of this chapter. And then we'll have one more quest, then Cody bot. All right. So, waits inside. Cheering crowd all wide-eyed. I don't see a cheering crowd anywhere. There's a bunch of gold heroes around. I don't want to find opponents. There it is. There's the head. The head, no question. The head is definitely the creepiest part of Lily to find. You found her, my sweet Lily. With all the parts located, we can be reunited once more. Nice job, my friend. But you know how this works. I just can't let you go. We have to play again. Fine by me. Great. In another spirit of friendship. All right, so we got to play with Lily. All right. Oh my God.
I do not like this at all.
Seconded.
I don't blame you for not liking this, Michael Cole.
You think the competition likes playing with dolls?
Answer after answer for each other's offense. Uh-oh. Flashback.
Looks like she ate my head there as she came down.
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Let's get you up here. When I try to do a carry move, it's going to look messed up.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. Precise aiming on that basement drop kick.
Counters to gain the advantage.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
We're going to do a dive.
Up top.
We need to get the experience from it. Okay, let's see if we can get the carry. This is going to look so messed up.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Actually, didn't look as messed up as I thought it would. Honestly.
Just a revolving door of forearms.
I love Wet Blanket. It's the best.
Enough to take out Lily.
No, it's not.
She was barely able to get that shoulder up. I cannot
She was barely able to get it up, but
That was the home run shot that got robbed at the fence.
Would you look at
so I haven't done any light attacks yet.
the turnbuckle pad now.
Oh, kick right to the gut. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
Forearm club.
Momentum is running away from Lily.
It's got to be hard to beat Lily right now.
Cover for the
What are Lily's moves? Snap DDT. Okay, so she's just using the Alexa Bliss moveset.
quick count after one.
Wow. I thought
I was like, what moveset is she using? But it's just Alexa Bliss's.
Stops the incoming attack with a knee to the face.
Dragon screw.
Double knees roll through. We're not done yet.
Insult to injury. Ouch.
On jelly legs, about to stumble head first into danger.
Wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Slide in a chair, and apparently. Is this... Oh, it's no holds barred, so... That means we can do anything we want. Yeah, the wet blanket badge is the best. Wet blanket and all the answers are what I have on here right now. I'm supposed to hit so many people with kendo sticks, but God help me, I just don't want to try and hit 50 times because I get one hit in and then they reverse it. All right, I'm not sure if that's enough to get the pin. We'll find out in a second here. Yep, okay. I have a feeling that's the end of this storyline here. We're close to the next. That was a lot of fun. Thank you for helping me find Lily. I'm glad she's mostly in one piece again. She had a lot of fun playing with you. Did you hear about what's up, what Uncle Howdy's up to? The echoes he's been hearing. I'm going to go talk to Howdy. You might want to check in on him too when you can see him. Thank you, friend. Okay, so now we get Alexa Bliss, Lily, and the older version of her name's blanking on me. I don't know why. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got the Cody match, which I'm not going to do. We're saving that to last. We got Poisoning the Well, which we're going to work on for the ongoing conspiracy mystery. And then Vote Truth. I think this was hinted to me by somebody. It might have been King, about Truth running for the mayor. Yeah. Truth runs for mayor of the island. Looks like I've been able to unlock that now. But that being said, Nikki Cross 20. Thank you, Nikki Cross. I kept wanting to call her Alexa Cross, and I'm like, that's not right. That's not right in my head. We're going to take a break on the island. I don't know. I've been playing for almost 2 hours, just over 2 hours right now. If you exclude the 10 minutes I had to run upstairs to help my wife with something. But yeah, I want to do a little bit of grinding, and we are home with the kidless for the next few days. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that time with my wife. So we'll still try and get some streaming in. But with that, we're going to be finishing up here for today. If you've enjoyed this, if you've enjoyed the content at all, hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Help the channel grow. It allows me to creating more great content. We dropped a new video yesterday on the current grinding method, which isn't new because I showed you guys that last week, but how to handle it when you have issues with the grinding method and how to fix it so that you can still do it. Yesterday, I grinded 130k MFP while I was watching the Squid Games season 3 and finishing it off. So really useful if you're looking to grind more and you've got the right cards, but I think it just helps overall. So that was one of our new videos. And we have channel membership. So if you do want to join the channel as a member itself, you'll get access to cool badges on your profile, plus some emoticons, and I have more coming, but we got a John Cena one, Cody Rhodes, a Stone Cold Steve Austin. We'll have some more coming down the pipeline too, which I'm very, very excited about. So yeah, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 800. We're like 15 away right now from 800, which is a huge milestone. Once we hit 1,000, my wife's going to go away for the weekend. We're going to do another 12-hour live stream, which is going to be crazy pants. Can't wait to do another 12-hour live stream, but we got to hit that 1,000 mark first. And then other stuff ongoing. We'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure, at some point for our Canada Day stream, which is coming up. Plus, we have all the numbers games and the Superstar of the Month match with Naomi, and Smash and Dash will start tomorrow. So we'll try and get those all done and get those all out of the way tomorrow. And then we'll have new packs this week, which will likely be Bloodline packs. So we'll be doing another pack opening on Friday. That I probably won't stream. I'll just post the video right up. So anyways, guys, thank you for everybody who's hung out today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, and we'll talk later. Have a great day, everybody.